Hello, this is Ace the Weatherman, and we are currently, Ace the Weatherman from Channel Ace, I should say. And we are currently looking at this potential tropical system that will be impacting lots of beaches. I mean, quite a bit of beaches, probably maybe all the way up towards the New England area. So, depending actually, maybe towards the as far north as the Delmarva area and all the way down towards Miami area. So I would, high surf could be a big risk, especially with all of these direction arrows just pointing this way as this potential tropical system is coming. So that was the UK model. The IC model is just pointing all of this wind all the way towards Florida. So, that's what this potential tropical system is currently looking like. So, yeah, that's what that's currently looking like. And let's look at the GEM. So, GEM model still showing the same thing. Let's actually go a little further in the future. Let's see what this thing's. Yeah, it's gonna be all the way up here towards Delmarva area, and high surf warnings could be issued for this area. So we could look at that risk. Let's look at the ACC. If it'll load, I believe. All right. Oh, there we go. The ACC has it all the way out here, almost in the central Atlantic Ocean, and you can see this tropical system just trying to squeeze up here. So this is gonna be very weird, but Arizona and California may be having a tropical storm heading their way. It sounds very weird. It never happens. Literally never happens. So that may be potentially stretching all the way in the desert Southwest. So I would watch out for this particular area as far north as parts of Las Vegas. This thing could be making it as a tropical storm. Tropical depression. But yeah, just watch out because this may be going into the California-Arizona border with Mexico, and it's looking pretty intense, gotta say. Let's look at the European. The European actually has it falling apart. Yeah, it literally falls apart right here. So I mean, it may only make impacts all the way up towards parts of the Hilton Head area and still parts of Miami as well. That would be still at risk. And it's actually that was 192 hours. There we go. Now let's look at the GFS. GFS has it very, very strong. Maybe a potential Cat 2, maybe Cat 3 even. So that's what this potential tropical system could be looking like. So you gotta watch out. You gotta keep on watching this thing. Actually get a little closer. I'm curious what maybe this a couple of days ago we saw a potential tropical system maybe potentially forming in this area. It really does not look like it's gonna form. No. Actually, maybe. Yeah, I don't think we'll be having anything going towards Yucatan. Yeah, and this is almost current, so yeah. I don't see anything forming in this general area, but we look at the Atlantic today. So this thing's at 50% right now. So 80% in the next 5 days. So this thing has a big chance in just the next 2 days. This one has a 20%. And you can see the coast of Africa is literally blowing up with these systems. Like, literally. Alright, why is it being stubborn? Alright, I don't know why it's being stubborn. Let's look at number 3. So 30% in around 5 days. So that's what that could be currently looking like. So 10% no chance towards 48 hours, and it's probably going to continue to go maybe towards, it may either make it through the Caribbean and go through this way and go towards Louisiana, or it's going to go this way and then make it towards Florida. I don't know yet, but we will see what this potential tropical system will be doing. And as you saw in potential tropical storm when Laura formed, or Ida, or Marco. I mean, Marco is actually hanging out over here towards Florida Panhandle when Laura came through towards Louisiana. But yeah, I mean, who knows? It may be a year like that again. You never know. So we just need to keep an eye on these tropics. And let's look at the severe weather outlook as well. You can see slight risk for, actually enhanced risk towards northwestern Ohio, Indiana, and Michigan. That was today, so that's probably not a big risk anymore. Maybe just the marginal parts towards parts of actually, no, this is actually still currently happening because you're still looking at this potential tropical system. Sorry about that. My dog is currently barking. And, but yeah, you can see towards New England areas, Mid-Atlantic. So, that's what these could be currently looking like. So, yeah, yeah. And then these tropical systems, I mean, who knows what these are going to do. So let's look at the temperature outlooks. So let's look at that. Temperature outlooks. So, like I said in the previous videos, let's zoom in more. If it'll let me. Okay. There we go. So, let's see. Let's change the parameters. Alright, here we go. So, let's look at this is GFS. So, we're just going to look on the GFS. We're going to take all data. Look at all this data right now. But, currently about, like, this isn't right now, but this is about tomorrow. Currently looking in the, it's actually pretty cool up towards UP of Michigan. 64 tomorrow. Ew. That is pretty disgusting, I gotta say. Pretty cold. Well, for me, obviously, because I live in Florida now, so, yeah. Right towards, Phoenix and, California, I mean, 100s, maybe possible 100 teens. So, it's gonna be a little warm towards southwest tomorrow, and, actually, yeah, that's tomorrow. And, cooler weather coming in, like I said. Much cooler, and the Atlantic looks pretty warm. I mean, the Mid-Atlantic areas and New England and Southeast looks pretty warm. 90 degrees tomorrow, potentially. Let's go towards tomorrow. You get pretty hot towards Omaha. Almost 100 degrees in Omaha tomorrow. So, that's what that's looking like. This is the first. We're looking at nearly 100 degrees near the Canadian border in the plains, in all of the plains pretty much, like nearly around 100 in this area right here, going from Florida all the way up towards Manitoba, Canada. So right around the 90s in this whole general area, extending from Florida all the way towards Manitoba, Canada. So that's what that is currently looking like. This is GFS though. I'm not going to use different models though, because that'd make this video way too long, which it is currently at 9 minutes. So let's hurry up this. And you see cold front moving in towards Minneapolis tomorrow. And this thing will just keep on cruising. Just keep on cruising. Just keep on cruising. Cruising. Alright, you get the point. Alright, so 68 near Green Bay on the 3rd of September. This is some fall-like weather. It almost feels like fall in the Great Lakes region. So, yeah, it already does. Yeah, really cooling off. About 52 degrees. Right near parts of... Actually, am I reading right? Reading that right? Yeah, that is 52 degrees right towards New Hampshire and Maine at 1 o'clock on the 4th of September. That's crazy. But you can see, we just get this big, fat thing just forming. 104 near Sioux Falls, actually. And you can see all this heat extending from Memphis, Tennessee, all the way up towards Sacagawea. I'm trying to say that correctly, but all the way up towards this area here to all the way down here. Looking at 90s to 100s, maybe 110s if possible towards Sioux Falls. So that's what that could be potentially looking like. And just insanely hot. Maybe turning on the AC on nearly Labor Day weekend. Oh my goodness. It's pretty hot. Actually, Monday and Tuesday. This is Tuesday of next week. 104s. Currently extending from Bismarck all the way down towards Peoria. This could be a historic heat wave. Oh my goodness. Why is that so hot, you know? And this is just, wow. And then it just gets pretty intense again. So this thing is looking pretty intense. We are currently looking at 104 again on Wednesday, going all the way down towards nearly Jacksonville for 90s to 100 degrees towards Bismarck. I mean, still pretty darn warm. And that is Wednesday. Thursday, same story. This heat is going nowhere, I say. Nowhere. And it stays hot forever, it feels like. Oh, what is that? Oh, alright, I guess that's pretty common. But wow, all the way up towards almost central Manitoba at 90 degrees. Wow. And extending all the way down towards Houston, Texas. Wow. This is pretty historic. I pretty much never saw anything like this for a forecast model. I mean, and then cold front moving from Bismarck all the way down through here, which could make some pretty fat storms, I can tell you that. And then just weekends with this big fat cold front, 64 degrees in parts of Nebraska at 1 o'clock on Sunday, the 11th. Yeah, that is a sad day, actually, 9/11. Alright, and then the 12th, you can see, gets warm again, but not as warm as it's been. Whoa, it's been hot, I can tell you that. And you just see the heat towards, nearly northern Ottawa at 80 degrees, all the way down towards the Chesapeake Bay area. Actually, almost towards Myrtle Beach area, so... Yeah, towards Myrtle Beach area, so, And then right here, get cool. Feels nice, but you can see all the way up towards Hudson Bay. Woo! We're looking at 80 degrees right along the coastline, so maybe a good beach day in Quebec and Ottawa. Well, water's still looking pretty cool, about like 50-degree water, so do not recommend jumping in unless you want to do a polar thingamabob. So then 384 hours from now, 44 degrees near Thunder Bay at 1 o'clock p.m. Wow. That's literally mid-40s. So yeah, alright, that is about it, guys. I will see you guys in the next one, and just be aware of these potential tropical systems. We are in nearly the peak season of hurricane season, so just be aware. Alright, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. This is Ace the Weatherman from Channel Ace.